Welcome to Section 2 of Chapter 15, and in this section we will be discussing detail lines. In the previous section we talked about filled regions and masking regions, and these tools really started to help us to add details to some of our project details that we've been working on here. And detail lines are going to help you continue that process. So let's talk about detail lines. Detail lines can be found under the Annotate tab, under the Detail tool palette here. And we use detail lines to add detail to our drawings. Detail lines are mainly used in a detail view, but really they can be used in any view. They are view specific, which means that if I draw a detail line in this view that I'm currently in, it won't be viewed in any other view. The detail line tool has the same line types that you see when you draw a filled region, like wide, medium, thin, hidden, and invisible. And really, these lines are meant to add lines to your drawings in place of adding more modeling to your project, okay? And I just said that in general you'll use detail lines more so in a detail view, and that really is the case, but these are honestly used all over your Revit project, okay? So detail lines, I'm going to click on the detail line tool, and these are kind of dumb 2D lines, and when I say dumb, I mean they don't have any information attached to them, okay? They just add aesthetic quality to your drawings. So we have a few different types of line types. We have a hidden line type, and if I change that, we have, let's just do a regular line. There is our regular line. And we have medium lines, so the thickness gets a little bit thicker. And we have thin lines, so we have a much thinner line type. And you can see definitely the difference between all of them. And then we have our wide lines option. So there we go, there is our wide lines option. Okay, so if I wanted to make something appear wider in my drawing, I would draw a wide detail line over the top of it. So for example, detail lines, wide lines. If I wanted to make this line back here appear wider, I would just draw a detail line over the top of it, okay? And that would give some added detail to this and make it look the way I wanted it to. Now I can also click on my thin lines, right? And there it is right there. I can click on detail line here, and I can start drawing things with thin lines. So if this is not accurate, but if I wanted to add some detail like this to my drawing, right, I could add that detail. Or if I wanted to add another wall line back here, I could do that as well, right? So essentially with these detail lines, I am allowed to add detail to my drawings. I can trace over lines, I can add detail components to existing elements just like this. And one really nice thing about this is that I can click on, I can click on the detail lines command, which is also shortcutted by DL, and I can give that line an offset, 2 inches, enter, and I could, if I wanted to, indicate some type of, maybe insulation or something below the slab here. Okay, this would also be a good place to show a little filled region indicating insulation in my drawing. But essentially, that is what a detail line is meant to do. It's meant to be able to add more detail quality with regard to line weight to your drawings. This ends the detail line section of Chapter 15.